Welcome to my 10 lessons I've learned from investing in small cap stocks. Lesson number 6, research. Hugely important for an investor, massively important. And I honestly think, there's only one thing that separates a bad investor that loses money from a good investor that makes lots of money is research. And the more you do, the better you get. Now, people say, small cap stocks very risky. It's like betting. No, it's not. In fact, I think the only thing that separates betting from small cap stocks is research. When you do research, you have the chance of tilting the odds in your favor, unlike betting on horses, with lots of different horses in one race. Normally odds against, You can put the odds in your favor, and that's very important. All you need is greater than a 50% chance. And, you should make money. And that's all you need to do. High returns with low risk is the key, And this is a quote, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. That's from Warren Buffett, age 88, still killing it. Research is a skill. Once you get into research and start learning to do it, it's a skill that will stay with you for a long time. And because everyone thinks you can get in the stock market and make money overnight, you can't. It's hard. You have to learn. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. People wouldn't be going to work. People wouldn't be on commutes 9 to 5. It's something that takes time to learn, but it's worth doing. Like I say, it's not a youth game, It will stay with you. It's a skill that will stay with you for years if you learn to do it. It takes time. It's free, but time is what it costs you, which is probably the most valuable asset you have. But if you want to trade that time to make money, to improve your life, your financial standing, you can do. You can make a lot of money in small cap stocks, And I liken it to, say, take a professional sports player. Their training, right, enables them to become better. Your research enables you to become better. That's what I liken it to. You can't become better. A sports player can't become better unless they train hard. I believe that. I mean, people think they get rich overnight. If you wanted to be a professional tennis player, okay, you wouldn't expect to be in the final of Wimbledon a year after you started. It's not going to happen. It takes years. Now, you will start getting better, and you'll start getting more consistent and making more money the more time you put into it, and stick with it. People give up because they think, oh, that wasn't easy. But of course, that's good, though, because it means it's a skill that's hard to attain. But once you've got it, it'll stay with you. So I've been investing for over 20 years, and it's no coincidence that I've been getting better at it the longer I've done it. And I force myself now to sort of, I decided I wanted to get, I've been doing it for years, and I was doing okay, and I want to get better. So do you know what I'm going to do? I work in radio. I want to talk to CEOs. I want to talk to people who know about the market. And I started writing blogs. And I started writing blogs to force me to research companies. And it makes you learn. When I started off, I didn't know much about oil and gas companies or mineral resource companies or biotech companies. But I've learned, I've learned a lot about it. I mean, because when you write a blog, you've got a one sort of thread, and then all of a sudden it throws up a question that you need an answer to. And so you search the internet and do some research on it. So if you're looking at this thinking, how do I research? I'm new to the game. How do I research? Well, look at a company and just start reading, and then start writing questions down if you don't get it, and asking other people who maybe have some more experience. But the key is just to start reading. And reading is amazing. It can transform you from, it's pretty much free. As long as you've got an internet connection, you can read and research a company. You have as much power as anyone else, pretty much, and it's worth doing. For me, I have a research model I use, and I will go through this in detail in a further series of videos, but I'll go through it quickly. This morning, I got up at half past 3 this morning. 3:30 in the morning. I normally get up at 4:45 anyway, because I go to the treadmill and do the podcast early, and I love 7 a.m. RNS time. But this morning, someone had sent me a sort of investment idea, small cap stock. I liked it. I thought this could, work. So I woke up about 2:30, couldn't go back to sleep, kept thinking about it. So I got up and decided to do some research on it. And it takes me about an hour or less to realize if a stock is right for me. And I put it through my filters, which is my research model. And I go through that now quickly with you. It's an acronym called CASH. It has 2 C's, 3 S's, and it's above my desk right here. Laminated. That's how important it is. It's laminated. And I make sure, I look at it every time I try and buy a stock. Sometimes I go off-piste. But having a strategy is one thing, sticking to it is another. But this is what it stands for. C stands for capitalization. I look for a certain size company. The second C is for chart. I make sure that share price is at the right level. It hasn't spiked. A is for assets. Then I go through, this is a bit of deep research. I go through RNSs, look at what they're selling. Can it create multiple times of value compared to the market cap or the valuation of the company right now? S, shareholders. Do the board have skin in the game? How tightly are the shares held? What's the free float? I look through the structure of the shareholders there, register. The other S, significant milestone. And I mean, not just a bit of news. I mean, it's got to be significant. Is there a significant milestone in the not too distant future that has the potential just to re-rate the value of the company? It can't be too far off because the share price will go down and volatile. Can't be too close either because the share price may have risen already. The next S, I've just added this because I've been researching companies, and sometimes I have to research a lot of companies. A lot of it is because the company is complex. So I put S for simplicity in. If it's a company you don't understand, or you're going through it, and they own 10% of this subsidiary, which owns 10% of that, and they own this, or they're in a risky jurisdiction, or there's some kind of complex structure, or there's a lot you don't understand, avoid it. You don't need it. Another quote from Warren Buffett, investing is not like Olympic diving. You don't get points for difficulty. If it's simple and you understand it, you can share that. So if you get the story quickly, others will too. So I avoid companies, with a complex structure, lots of different small assets everywhere. I don't get this, So simplicity. And the H is for head honchos, basically the management, and track records and all that. But I mean, that's what I go through. That's how I filter down companies to find if they're right for my investment. I hope that helps. By the way, voxmarkets.co.uk/app. voxmarkets.co.uk/app for mobiles, or just go to the website. You can sign up there for free. You get free RNSs, the fastest, in the industry. So it's company news. Just follow a company you're interested in. Whenever they release significant news, it's sent straight to the front screen of your smartphone. Within seconds of them releasing it. That's research. So go there, please, if you could. And by all means, like, share, comment. Any questions at all on this video, please put it below. I always get back to you within as soon as I can. I'll answer as best I can if you've got any questions on what I've been talking about. And more importantly, please subscribe below if you haven't subscribed, and get the next video coming along very soon. You'll see my face popping up here around the screen. Just click on that. It'll take you to a button. Hit the subscribe button. And by the way, it's been a bit of a delay in video number 5 to number 6 because of my cold sore. I was waiting for it to go. In fact, another one here. Waiting for them to go. They never would go. And I thought, in the end, I just got to get a video out there. So I do apologize. I'm looking a bit rough. But please subscribe and you get my next video. Thank you very much.